Hey there and welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday night and we are live with, we're answering this burning question that most of us have when it comes to weight loss or when it comes to losing weight. And let me tell you, it's a question that we have before we lose the weight because we've all seen the photos of people who've lost weight and they have all this loose skin, or we're in the middle of losing weight and we're like, I've got all this loose skin, or we're at the end of the weight loss and we're like, will this loose skin ever freaking go away? And so we're going to be talking about that tonight, and I'm going to be giving you my top 4 tips on how to minimize loose skin during and after weight loss. And so welcome to the channel. Before we dive in, make sure to smash the like button. It really helps out the channel here. We are live every single week with weight loss tips, recipes, inspirational interviews with clients who went from failing at weight loss to wildly succeeding. And we just talk about things that I wished I would have known as a former morbidly obese woman, as a former fluffy chick who topped the scale at 288 pounds. There just wasn't a lot of, there was a lot of fit people online giving advice that had never struggled that I had a hard time relating to. And then there were people that had lost some weight, but they had really never kept it off. So I was like, okay. And so I lost all my weight in 161 pounds in 13 months back in 2015. And I have maintained that from 2015 till 2023 through a third pregnancy, still maintaining my size, went from a size 22 down to a size 2. And today I help men and women do the very same thing. So tonight we're going to talk about your loose skin, my loose skin, all the loose skin. So let's go ahead and dive in. So first and foremost, let me just say, if you have weight to lose, part of loose skin is just genetics. It stretch marks, loose skin, the elasticity of the skin, all those things, part of that is genetics, okay? So there's a part where no one can ever guarantee what's gonna happen with your skin. And if you're reading where someone's gonna guarantee what your skin's gonna look like after 100 pounds worth of weight loss, they're probably trying to sell you their product, because nobody can guarantee what their skin, and listen, there's a lot of great products out there. I'm not knocking products. I'm just saying there's no guarantee. And you're never gonna fully know what your loose skin is gonna look like until you get there. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. Don't stress. Like, don't worry, like, cross that bridge when you get there. I've had so many clients, I've heard so many people before they started losing weight say things like, I don't know, Carmen, I don't want to have all this loose skin. I don't want to look like this. I don't want to look like that. Like, you're really creating these barriers in your head that you don't know. Like, you don't know. And what I will also tell you, and I get it, like, I'm not judging. I used to be that person. I said that so many times of, what is my body gonna look like? Will I ever be able to wear a bathing suit again? Will you be able to see all the skin through my clothes? Like, I totally had those fears as well. But here's what I'm gonna tell you, okay? Let's just say you lose all the skin, you have poor genetics, you lose all the weight, you have all the skin and poor genetics, and you are wearing clothes, and your arm, you have all this loose skin hanging there, but your arm is little. Here's what I will tell you. A littler arm, a healthy arm, a fit arm, a normal size arm with extra skin looks better than a larger, cellulite-filled, fluffy-filled, bigger arm. Every day of the week, every day of the week. Your stomach with loose skin looks better flat with loose skin hanging there than a fat-filled stomach, stomach with extra fat cells in there. And so do not worry about what that'll look like. You can cross that bridge when it gets there, when you get there. So there is an evolution of loose skin. And, I had this worry and I started losing weight, and all of a sudden I got about 50 to 60 pounds into my weight loss journey. And in the beginning, my fat, like, you could press on my stomach and my legs and it was hard. Like, the fat was hard. Well, as those fat cells started decreasing, I still had the same amount of skin, but now less fat. So my fat cells weren't fully, it's like if you stuff a pillow. If you stuff a pillow and it's got a lot of stuffing in it, the pillow's gonna be harder. If you take the same pillowcase and you take out some of the stuffing, it's gonna be a lot squishier. It's gonna be a lot like lumpier. That's exactly what I felt like happened to my body. All of a sudden, you could press on my stomach and you could almost like lose your finger. All of a sudden, like the hard fat on my thigh went from being hard to like, I can remember one day in particular, I went to put my leg up on in the shower to shave. And I went to put my leg up and all of a sudden my entire thigh, imagine I'm putting my foot up, my entire thigh goes whoop, whoop, like the entire thigh like moved like an ocean wave, like it was waving at me. And I remember I was like, what just happened? I didn't even know my leg could move like that. My husband walked in and I said, look at this. I took my leg down, put it back up. And of course I put him in a no-win situation. He's like, what? I'm like, did you see my leg? Did you see how it moved? And for a moment, I had a momentary freak out. For a moment, I had a momentary like, am I gonna look worse? If I lose all this weight, am I gonna look worse? And I was like, Carmen, stop it. Stop it. And so I refused to let my brain go there for the next how many ever months it took me to lose the weight. And in the back of my brain, here's what I knew. I knew if it was ever that bad, they have plastic surgeons that'll pay for it. You can get that'll pay for it, but that'll take care of it. You can nip, tuck, suck, anything off of your body if you don't like it. And that was kind of like although I wasn't, I didn't want everything cut and nipped and tucked and sucked. I knew that worst case scenario, I could do that. And that was okay. And so the evolution of your skin. So it goes from being hard to floppy, mushy, squishy. And here's why. Because when you are losing, in the weight loss world, 2 pounds a week, losing 2 pounds a week is considered fast weight loss. So when you're losing 2 pounds a week, or some of you more, then your skin cannot keep up with the rate at which you're losing the weight. Okay. So when you get done losing the weight, what happens is you have all this extra skin there. And I'm going to tell you 4 things you can do about it here that will help in a moment. But when you're losing weight, your body can't fully focus on losing the weight and reducing, tightening your loose skin all at the same time. And so the 4 things that I'm going to recommend that you do to help with your loose skin, okay? 4 things. Number 1, hydrate. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Hydrate. Drink your water. 1 gallon of water every single day is what I recommend, but at least at the minimum, half of your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 100 pounds, that's 50 ounces. If you weigh 200 pounds, that's 100 ounces. All right. If you weigh 150 pounds, that's 75 ounces. Minimum of water every single day. Stay hydrated from the inside out. Also stay hydrated from the outside in. So lotion. Put lotion on your skin. Any lotion. It doesn't have to be the super duper expensive ones. You can go to Walmart and get the Queen Helene Cocoa Butter Moisturize. Just keep it hydrated from the inside out and the outside in. Keep your body hydrated. Number 2, work out. Working out builds lean muscle, which is going to help give your skin something to cling onto, which is going to help reduce the appearance of loose skin. Okay. So working out, here's what I will say. Most of my clients combine working out with balanced nutrition. Balanced nutrition. We don't cut out food groups. We don't cut out carbs. We don't do any of that. Most of my clients in the end have much less loose skin than clients who just did straight diet, no working out. Period. I believe that's one of the biggest things that helped me reduce my loose skin was working out during the process. All right. Number 3. This is the biggest one. Time. And I was alluding to that just a moment ago. So when you're losing weight at approximately 2 pounds a week, which is fast weight loss in the weight loss world, your body, your skin can't keep up with how fast you're losing the weight. And so what I recommend to everybody is after you're all done losing the weight, whenever you get to your goal, whatever that is, that before you do any surgery, before you do anything, you wait 1 year. 1 year from the time you get done losing the weight to the time you decide to have surgery. And then reassess your body, reassess your skin, see where it's at, see what you can live with and what you can't. All right, because part of it is just aging. Like if you ever look at somebody who's never had a weight issue, they also get that loose skin underneath their arm right here. It's part of aging. It's part of gravity. It's part of getting old. Our skin loses elasticity. And then obviously we've been overweight and we've stretched it. That just magnifies that. So, time, give it time. What I can tell you is in the 1 year that from the moment I got to my goal weight of 128 pounds, 127.5 pounds, to 1 year later, I had so much less loose skin. Right after I got done losing weight, I had loose skin in my face. I literally had a wrinkle like right here, like a sag in my face from losing weight. I had wrinkles right here in my neck. I had almost like a double butt. I had my butt and then I had another little mini butt underneath my butt. From just, I had loose skin from the top of my knee all the way up to the top of my groin area, the top of my thigh. After 1 year, was everything perfect? No, but my loose skin minimized by at least 50%. The wrinkle in my face went away. The wrinkles down here went away. Now, if I look down like this, you can still see. I'm trying to show you the most unflattering angle. Like if I look down and someone's taking a side photo of me, I can still see some wrinkles here, but I have to try to do it. It doesn't just appear like that on my face out of nowhere. My double butt went away. My loose skin did not affect my clothing size at all. And so time is your friend. So stay hydrated. Even after you're done losing the weight, keep hydrating, keep working out, give it the time. And the fourth thing that I did, and I can't measure what this did, but I'm going to tell you, I fully believe that it helped with my skin. And that was taking a good multivitamin. For me, I drank a shake. There's 2 supplements that I took that I believe helped with my weight loss. The first one is I took a superfood shake every day that had like 70 different vitamins, minerals, probiotics, prebiotics, all the things inside of it. And then the second supplement would be collagen. I took a scoop of really good collagen every single day. It didn't taste like anything, and it was collagen. And I believed those are the 2 supplements I took my entire time, and it really helped with the appearance of loose skin. So often people would be like, you don't even look like you were ever overweight. I can't believe it. And again, they probably didn't see me naked because I can tell that I was overweight. I know where all those imperfections were. However, it was nothing extreme like I've seen with so many people that were almost 300 pounds where they just have skin hanging everywhere. That was not the case. I could wear a tank top without skin everywhere. I could wear a bathing suit and you could see some loose skin in places, but it wasn't anything like super duper extreme. And so those would be my top 4 tips for if you have the question of will my loose skin ever go away? But at the end of the day, you losing weight, yes, it's about you looking better. Yes, it's about you feeling better. But it's about you being on this planet and being healthy as long as possible. And having a healthy weight will help you, like literally being overweight is the biggest contributing factor to every disease under the sun known to man. And so just losing the weight is going to help you have a better quality of life. It's going to help you it's going to stack the odds in your favor that you're on this planet longer. And if you get there at the very end and you do all these things and you still want to have surgery, that is okay. I had a tummy tuck. I had a boob lift. I had an implant and a lift and a tummy tuck. They called it a mommy makeover. I already knew that after having kids, I was going to do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. If you are someone who believes that, hey, this is how God made my body and I don't need surgery, that's great. You do you, boo. If you believe that you want to have everything nipped, tucked, and sucked, that's great. You also do you, boo. This is about you and you feeling, looking in the mirror and being proud of the image you staring back at you. This is about you being able to love yourself at whatever size, whatever the amount of skin. This is about you becoming the best version of yourself, period. And so, next week on the channel, we are going to be making some healthy air fryer bagels. Like literally 3 ingredients, super easy, packed full of protein. You can make them in less than 30 minutes from the time you start to the time you are eating them. My kids love them. They are requested. They gobble them up, and we're going to be making them right here on the channel. If you don't have an air fryer, we've also made them in the oven. I just like to play with my new toy. It's not really new at this point. I've had it for over 6 months, but I love my air fryer. So anyway, we will see you back next week, same time, same place.